been installing a massive wraparound deck around my container house, which will double its size. But it hasn't been easy, and I've had a lot of problems with my ground screws because I have rock hard clay soil. My engineered plans specify that I need to use ground screws for my deck foundations. These are designed to be hand screwed in with a pole. This is impossible in my soil type, and even when I hired an excavator when I dug out my house foundations, it struggled to dig into the ground. The purpose of a ground screw is that it screws tightly into your soil to give you a solid foundation. So that means I can't use water or a jackhammer to break apart the soil because then it defeats the purpose of the ground screw. So I've had to put my thinking cap on. I started by designing and making my own auger attachment for this specific ground screw. It worked great, but I'd forgot that my auger doesn't even work in this rock hard clay soil, so it was back to the drawing board. A lot of people have suggested a hammer drill too. However, that doesn't work either because it has the same effect my auger does in this soil, which is compacting the ground beneath it instead of drilling into it. So last week I began drilling tiny holes into the ground with a masonry drill bit. And even though they're tiny bits, this was still crazy difficult due to how hard the soil is and my drill overheating. I worked my way up to this tiny auger bit, but the problem was I couldn't find a longer one. So the one I found only drilled 45 centimeters into the ground, which wasn't long enough to get the ground screw in. I've ordered a long skinny auger bit online, but it's going to take 2 weeks to get here. So I decided to make my own by using the short auger bit and welding on an extension rod. And it bloody works. So now I'm going to finish setting up my batter boards and marking out where my ground screws will be positioned, and then let's auger them all in. I'm installing my last batter boards around the perimeter of my deck. Batter boards are temporary frames used in construction to mark out a foundation or structure. So these are actually what my string lines are attached to so that I can get the positions for my ground screws. On average, it takes me 45 minutes to get one stake into this ground, so it's a very slow job. 5.5 hours later, I've officially got in 9 stakes, I think it is, which is actually record time for me because it was usually taking 45 minutes per stake. Not an easy job. I am so exhausted, but I'm kind of thinking I want to see if I can get these stakes in a little bit at the back. I'm thinking it's probably not going to work just because they're not tall enough, but hey, the ground's pretty hard. I'm going to give it a go, and I'm just going to put my first back one in here in the middle and see if it's actually tall enough to get the timber across it. And then if it is, I will have 4 more to go on the back, which will be another few hours, I'm sure, but then that way I'll have all my stakes in. I reckon you're in. I reckon you're in good. I'm done. Woo! Now I just need to get all the rest of my batter boards up. So I'll be doing that now. So first things first, need to go find timber. Let's go.
Yeah.
actually found more wood at the caravan than I thought. So I just need 3 more now, I believe. Is it 3 or 2 actually? It might be only 2. So I need 2 really long bits. I'm going to come over here now to my shed pad. I'll go along now and I'll try find the 2 longest bits, and then I'll unscrew them, take them off, and then hopefully, should probably actually measure them first so that I know how long. I'm going to measure them first in between the stakes, and then I'll go measure the boards and make sure they definitely fit before I take them off. I have just found the dirtiest, biggest redback, and I need to kill it. Spot on. What? That was easy. I was just going to time lapse doing them all, but oh my God, I've done it 2 times in a row. Perfect level. I have a laser level, but I can't see the laser in the Aussie summer sun, so I use this piece of steel to find level with my house foundations during the day. And then when it's darker, I can go back with the laser level and check everything and reposition the batter boards if needed. Oh my lordy. Okay, I've just smashed a personal goal. Got so much sweat in my eyeballs too. But I have got up all the timber batter boards. I've been working for 13 hours straight now. At about 12 hours, I was had 3 left to go, and I was I don't think I can do these last 3. I don't think I've got the energy. And then I was nah, I've got 3 left to do. I know it's gonna take me longer if I have to set up all this stuff again that I'm using to find level and all that kind of stuff. And so I was you know what? You can push, you can do it. You've got 3 left to go. How hard can it be? Turns out bloody hard. But still, I'm so happy I've done it.
I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay. I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay. I know you've been running and I can get you to stay. Every time you leave, well, I just can't wait.
Well, life keeps dragging me on, I've got to go. There's so much to see in this world, I just have to know.
I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay. I want you to stay, honey.
Just a quick tip. Always check your boots in Australia before you put them on. Whoop. There he is. Now don't worry, these guys aren't harmful. That's a huntsman. Now that I've got all my batter boards in their final position, I'm installing screws so that I can run my string lines. The intersections of the string lines are where the ground screws need to be placed.
I've just finished running all my string lines. That means I can officially start marking out all the positions of my ground screws.
I'm using a drywall tee with a level on it to work out where the ground screws need to be installed in the soil, and then marking the spot with marking spray.
I've just finished marking out all the spots where my ground screws will go.
Around 6 weeks ago, I planted some seedlings for over 40 different plants, and most of them have been growing beautifully. It's time to repot some now and move some into their forever home in the garden. Now that I have all the ground screw positions marked out, I need to use 2 different size masonry drill bits to make holes in the ground. And then I'll use the auger bit that I modified to make a hole for the ground screw. Today is the big day. I've got about half my holes drilled with the masonry drill bits for the foundations. So I'm going to see if the auger bit that I modified by welding on the extension rod can dig holes for my ground screws. Fingers crossed.
Today is the day I'm going to get in my first ground screw. So let's give it a go. Right, I'm going to try the drill. Ho! 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 Oh my god. Oh, okay, she's going in, 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 she's going in. Yes! I was using the impact driver, now I'm using the drill on a slower setting. Bam! Oh yeah! Yes! Okay, let's get her out. Okay, I need to mark here. Okay, I think it's like literally just above this yellow thing actually, so I'll just go by that. There we go. Alright. I think we're deep enough. I think I can screw this in. I know I said I wasn't strong enough for this, but I'm going to give it a go screwing it in because I think it's like the perfect size that it's just small enough but big enough as well for me to screw it in, maybe. So I'll give it a go. It's going in. Oh my gosh. I am so bloody happy right now. I can't even tell you how happy I am. Oh, and it's hard too. It's really hard to do now, which means it's in nice and tight. I'm just going to get a level. Yes. Yes. Whew. It's bending the piece of rebar, it's that tight. Whew. I think we're in, guys. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Look how perfect it is! Alright, I think I'm there.
Don't leave me behind here. I've just arrived. I've been waiting for someone to take me way far away.
I'll take my time, dear, just to keep you around here. Know what they say, you can't keep the clouds away, away, far away. Every day is a brand new day.
All my life I've been
Searching
for the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself from looking down. It's harder than you think to
I ended up getting 10 ground screws in with another 30 to go, but now I've got the method, it shouldn't take long before I can start on the deck frame. I'll be taking a little break from uploading videos over the holiday period to host family and friends at the homestead. I hope you all have an amazing festive season if you celebrate at this time of the year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you after the break.
Played all my cards, and I'm all out.